Hey, kings and queens. So I hope everybody is doing well. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for the likes, the comments, the shares, and the subscribes. So I'm back with another video. First of all and foremost, let me apologize for posting all those shorts. So my 10-year-old son, he is going to teach me after I make this video and get ready to post it, how to post videos and then how to better my content. Well, I'm sorry I've been missing in action. As y'all know, I no longer drive 18-wheelers by choice. I could have been one of those super truckers that's still out there with blurry vision, barely making it, sugar dropping, and all this other stuff. Now, I will say this. I was just in Hirschback's orientation this past week. I had quit my job with no notice, didn't turn in anything, y'all. The lady called me, one phone call. I said, okay, I dropped everything, quit my job at the postal warehouse. I was making $22 an hour. I was putting like big mail, little packages from anything, like little tiny packages in big, gigantic boxes. And it was not a temp control warehouses. So any trucking companies from all across the United States and the postal services would bring the mail to the warehouse over in Irving, Texas, and we would receive the truck in. We would be the ones that come in from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. And we would just pull off the line. We didn't unload the trucks. They had certain people to unload the trucks. So pretty much what I was doing was just pulling the mail off the conveyor belt and throwing it into the boxes that goes to the correct zip code. Anywhere from Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, all over, just pretty much all over. We just had to make sure it went to the correct address, because it was pretty much like a situation where you treat people's stuff how you want yours to be treated, pretty much, because it could have been my mail that was in there and somebody was handling my mail, putting in the wrong zip code, and I'm still sitting here waiting on Amazon packages. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, I pretty much wanted to talk to y'all about what's been going on in my day-to-day life and why I was, off the truck and why I gave up on trucking. Well, you know how we have those like Roadrunner Naya. I love her so much. That girl be fresh as hell. She's living her best life. Of course, she's, she don't have any children. On the opposite side of that, I have 3 kids. Well, I have a 18-year-old son. He has diabetes type 1. We just found out he was diagnosed a couple months ago. He was actually hospitalized. I have a special needs son that is autistic. He's 16. He's not the type of person that lays hands on us or hit us, or he is not disrespectful. He's actually very smart. And that is the one y'all are seeing some of my videos playing with the Gizmo toy and the Mario and Luigi hat on. He loves Legos and stuff like that, but he's very smart. I have a 10-year-old son. His name is Gage, and he's real cool, real down to earth. He's my Scorpio. Caleb is my Leo, and Montavis is my Pisces. And myself, I'm a Cancer. My birthday is coming up. I will be 41 June 29th. I never get to celebrate my birthday because I'm either always sick, behind on bills, or things is just not going my way. So to make a long story short, I got off of the truck and I quit my warehouse job because I thought that I was going to be able to have a job. I was going to go with the company. Like I said, I was gone to Oklahoma last weekend. They told me to be in orientation on Monday, and I was there. They rented me a car, put me in a quality hotel. It was pretty cool. I stayed there for about 3 days. They paid $800 for the orientation only if you passed everything. The back and the driving, the drug test, which is considered as a hair follicle test, a P test. If you didn't pass those, then you don't get the $800. But on the downside of that, they did get you there and they fed you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You didn't have to pay for anything unless it was your choice to go outside of the company, outside of the hotel, and pay for your own food. So with that being said, as y'all can see, I have lost a tooth because I had like an infection in this tooth that was bothering me from when I had cervical cancer. And the chemo had ate up some of my teeth. So this was one of the ones that got affected. I got it pulled last month. So let's talk about that, and then I'll get back to the job. I'm going to try not to make this video so long. It's just all over the place, as a matter of fact. So with that being said, I went to the dentist. This man done drilled my tooth, pulled my tooth, numbed my mouth like 8 times. I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that, just to send me home with no medication. So tell me why my mom be having pains, and she had some hydrocodone. She had some hydrocodone pills, and she was like, why don't you come over here and get one of these pills? I'm like, I'm going to have to do something. This man just told me to take over-the-counter Tylenol. Like, that's going to really help me. So you just yanked all my nerves and shit out of my mouth. What the fuck you mean take some fucking over-the-counter Tylenol? But anyway, so I went over there, took one of my mom hydrocodones. Don't beat me up, y'all. You know, I'm just thinking that, hey, it's just a regular pill and it'll last like a Tylenol. No. The reason why I did not get hired, the reason why I did not get hired with Hirschbeck is when they cut the back of my hair. Let me show you. He shaved all this off back here. And I did the hair follicle test. The hair follicle and the pee test. My pee came back clean. But y'all, they tested positive for my hair with hydrocodones. And my mom felt so bad, and it wasn't her fault. She was just trying to help me get over the pain. But anyway, so come back home, no $800 pay. I didn't have a job when I came back, and just in between jobs right now. I don't want to put my mom's business out there like that, but can I just ask y'all to just pray for my mom and for her peace of mind, and that she get back to her regular self. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get on a topic about me. And I'm not a closed book. I am an open chapter, and I'm not here to sugarcoat or do anything else. I'm not asking for any handouts, any of it. I just want to tell y'all about Monica. I found that I have diabetes type 2. When I first went in, they told me, they said, you have diabetes type 2. Alongside, I have thyroids. Hypo. It was hyper because it was undertreated. I died in 2005, and I'm still here. I even beat cervical cancer. I did radiation and chemo. Thank God for that. And whoever else lost someone to cancer or any of that other stuff, it really sucks. And God knows best. Okay? So going back into that, I was told that I had diabetes type 2. My A1C was a 9.5. That is very bad. That is so bad. So first I was going to go see this doctor. Her name was Dr. Badu in Euless, Texas. She was helping me, but I wasn't getting the help that I needed. I really didn't give a fuck about myself at that time. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much stuff. I'm like, shit, this ain't nothing. Shit. Got out there on that truck. Sugar started going up to the 500s, the 600s, the 400s, and it would not go back down to the 100s. So you know what I said? God, I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm going to have to call my company. We started with US Express first. And I'm going to have to tell them I'm not going to be able to be a mentor anymore. So, of course, they understood what was going on. I went and got myself checked out, kept going to the doctor. She put me on them goddamn pills called, the pills that nobody don't need to take. They are called, shit, I forgot the name of it. But anyway. Metformin. Let me go flip my chicken, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. I look at my house. Look, there go my boys. There go Caleb. Say hey, Caleb. Hi, Mom. Say hey, Gage. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go flip my chicken. I'm cooking salad tonight. So I was letting it cook like on both sides for like 15 minutes. But anyway, back into the story. So she had me taking that. She had me taking Farxiga, my thyroid medicine, and it just seemed like nothing was helping me go, my sugar to go down, right? Okay, so moving on. Anyway, y'all, look how that chicken looks. Ooh, look at this. I already got my eggs, and I'm going to make you some homemade croutons. So anyway, I'm going to go back in my room. So I stopped seeing her, ended up going to the hospital. They was like, you need to really get your sugar under control. I'm talking about I was in stroke mode. My shit went up to 600. But anyway, moving on. So let me tell y'all right now, I am actually doing better. I have let these deadbeat ass men go. I have been enjoying my single life. And I just say, if somebody create a monster out of you, it's just not, just cut it. Just cut the shit short. If somebody fuck you over one time, please don't give them a second chance. I don't care how much they beg and plead. Them motherfuckers be lying. And that's your first sign right there. When they say red flags, that's your first red flag. But anyway, so I went to the hospital last night because I noticed I was wearing these sensors that they have, and it connects to your Bluetooth on your phone. And it was in this arm back here yesterday. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like a little bit of bump right here. Yeah, that's where the hole go in. It's the needle. And you just stamp it on there, and then it stays in your arm. It has like an adhesive on it to help stay on your arm, whether you take showers, it rain, whatever. Tell me why that motherfucker kept going off yesterday, going down to the 50. So I'm standing in Kroger. I'm in there like, you know, dizzy. Y'all, I jumped over there and drunk a Red Bull. Let me tell y'all, I don't drink sodas no more. I cut back my carbs. I cut back my sugars. I don't eat sugar like that. I eat certain types of candy or like these little cookie things that I be getting from Five Below. But y'all, I have totally cut this shit. I don't eat hot chips. I don't eat nothing. I get my water, my mermaid water or my peach ring water. And if you want to know where I got that from, it's the Great Value at Walmart. Or you can get any type of sugar-free water. If you don't like plain water, add one of these to your water with some ice, boo-boo. I swear, you'll be on paradise. And it'll help your sugar stay down. And it'll help you lose weight. Now, I may not look like I've lost a lot of weight. And my face used to be way fatter than this. But I have lost weight. And my A1C has went down to a 7.5. And it may be, I might be out of the diabetes 2 phase. Okay. Thank you. Okay, anyway. So I wanted to share with y'all about my journey of me taking Mounjaro. At first, I was at the 2.5. She said, okay, we're going to up the dosage. Then she went to the 5 milligrams. And she said, okay, well, your A1C is going down. I said, yeah, that's right. So I had to be on a Zoom call with her for like 2 weeks ago. And my sugar kept dropping while I was in orientation at the trucking company. I tried to eat a Starburst. I tried to eat Lifesavers. I tried to drink a soda. And mind you, I don't drink nothing but zero sodas now with no caffeine. Drink your sodas with no caffeine because that also play a factor in your life as well. And you want to eat carbs, but not so many. Not every day, all day. You know, like in moderations, you know, break it down. So look, I wanted to share with y'all, my doctor has took me off of Glipizide. She has took me off of Farxiga. She took me off of Trishebia. She took me off of everything except for the Mounjaro. So I went to the hospital last night because I felt really sick and, you know, I didn't feel good. So to make a long story short, I got off in a truck to be safe for the public, and because I'm a mother, I wanted to always make it back home to my kids. No matter how much money was in it, it's all about safety. They teach us that when we first get on that truck, and I don't know a person that would want to play with their truck like that. There is nothing to play with, even if you're not on the truck, even in your personal vehicle or warehouse. If you know that you're some kind of sick, seek help, get you some help, check your health and stuff, and make sure that you're okay, honey. Because you matter, just like I matter. As you can see, I have a war room right here. I used to have cancer. I had a Metaport right there. And I beat cancer. So I know I can beat this. So I started caring about myself more. You know, I've always got my nails done. I always keep my hair cut. Now, look, man, my hair ain't cut right now. Okay, man? All right? Okay. I didn't wash the color and everything. Don't you go talk about me now. I want you to leave some good comments. I want you to come back with some shit. If I helped you out, put down at the description below and down in the comments that I helped you, that I kind of made you turn your life around, which I hope this video can help someone. And please forgive me for not posting because I haven't had any content to post to y'all, but I thought about y'all tonight. And God put it on my heart for me to share my journey with y'all. And I love that so much because I love people. I'm a people's person. So right now, I am a caregiver. I'm only working 2 days a week, which is not enough. My rent is behind. My car note is coming up. I got light bill, phone bills. Y'all can see I got children. And y'all, my rent. I've never been late on any of my bills. So, yeah, but I know God provides. I know Spirit, the universe, provides. So, we're going to just keep it there. So, anyway, I want to show y'all something. So, I have a box here with me. It's the Mounjaro. What's my name? This here is the 5 milligram one. As you can see on the box, I take these once a week. I pick the day that I picked them up on a Thursday. So, I would take them. So, actually, I got I actually have 2 of the 5s left because she went up a dosage. So right now we're currently at the 7.5s. I got 1 more left in here and then I go pick up another box. So right now she told me to just stop everything else and to just stick with the Mounjaro. Yes, I have lost 10 pounds. I have lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. My A1C has went down to a 7.2. Perfect numbers. So I just take my thyroid medicine every day, and pretty much I'm getting myself ready for when my mom heals. When I heal, my son, he's already good. He takes his insulin. Sometimes he have his problems too because he also has GERD. He wakes up with a sore throat or some pain in his back, but y'all just keep my family y'all prayers. A couple of months back when I was a caregiver the first time, I got a phone call from a family member in Memphis because that's where we're originally from. My uncle was found dead in his apartment, you know, from a natural cause. And I really hate that for my mom because that was actually her last brother that she had. So, yeah, I just wanted to peep in, tell you guys that I'm doing well. And I pray and hope that you guys are doing well. And thanks so much for watching my videos and being so supportive. I know that they're boring right now, but I'm trying to get something where I can learn how to post content. Like Strictly Bree, Lady Luck 333, you know, Slime Pack. Oh my gosh, Slime Pack is the most beautifulest girl I've ever seen in my entire life. And I hope she sees this video. I love you, Slime. Keep doing your thing, girl. And I also love Candy Monet too. That girl right there cracks me up. She's just a character herself. She's just something else. But I really love I really do like Ro Runanaya. I like the way she dressed. I like her appearance, and she's very professional. I really like her dog, and I wish I could be a dog person, but I'm not. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoy this video. I hope that I kind of came and cleared a couple of things up while I'm not in the truck right now anymore until I can get myself completely healed, lose me a little more weight, and I'll be ready to go. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. Please be blessed and have a good night. Bye.